What is up, guys? Noli here, and welcome to Mask of the Day, episode 114, or should I say Class of the Day, episode 1. That's the sort of name of this offshoot of Mask of the Day series. Obviously, Mask of the Day will be continuing, but this is just a little special for every Friday, just to keep it nice and original. And so what the format of this is going to be is, I'm going to be showing you a mask. In this case, it is the jaw, and it's going to be a mask themed off the Paladin. And these masks tend to be themed either off, I don't know, classes from RPGs or you see in MMOs, or just sort of even figures, people, real people, fictional people, or characters I should say, not fictional people. And they're going to be named like that, and then I'm going to create a build which resembles either that person or that sort of build type, like I said, the Paladin. And then I'm going to create that on the Payday 2 Skills website, which allows you to obviously create a build. It's a fantastic resource if you're looking at the sort of price that a build is going to be. Many of you may not have seen this, and so that link is going to be in the description to my specific build. And then I'm going to briefly, while you're looking at the mask I've created, talk about the way I've done the build and how it synergizes with the class and the mask. So these builds won't necessarily be the most efficient, but they're certainly going to be fun to use, and they're also going to go well together, or within itself basically. The skills will link together. Unfortunately about this setup, you're going to go through lots of useless skills to unlock the late game skills that epitomize the sort of vanguard class you're playing, the Paladin. But either way, let's have a look at the jaw mask. So the material we use here is the titanium material. Absolutely beautiful looking material. I did use it yesterday. It's infamous, but it's just so shiny and bright, and it's almost heavenly, like a priest would be wearing it. And obviously the Vanguard is going to be a healer. Celtic knot is a pattern that I never thought I'd be seeing again, but surprisingly enough I am. And finally, white and black is for the pattern to just sort of colour this as like the mark of the Vanguard, the mark of the healer, the tank. It just sort of resembles the class you're going to be playing. I like it. It's quite a stern looking mask, but I feel it epitomizes the build and the character of the Paladin. So looking at the build now, you guys need to swap your screens, click on the link, or you can just stare lovingly into the eyes of the jaw while you look at the mask. And now basically the way the skills have worked is spec 50-50 into Mastermind and Enforcer, as you imagine. The only thing that I would have much rather done, well, not necessarily much rather, or otherwise I would have done it, but I would have rather been able to do, I should say, is gone up the far right hand side of the Enforcer tree and then got that extra 50% damage reduction with your armor. It's a really good skill, and it does fit the Paladin, but there just isn't enough room. Now, some of the skills in the Mastermind tree, you might be saying, such as Pistol Messiah, they're missing, and they're absolutely fantastic, and I agree, but this is not a selfish class. Literally everything is geared at either giving your teammates boons, or just allowing yourself to be tanky and drop them down health. So stock things you're going to want to pick up are the health packs, and that's actually the only piece of equipment really you're going to ever want to be running. Now, a little facet of this you're going to see is the weapon choice. So, I actually spec up into the Overkill portable saw, which is, first of all, really good because this is, again, a support set. It's going to allow you to get into all sorts of different things and help your team out. But what it's also going to do is it's going to be a weapon for you. You're going to pick up Carbon Blade, and then you're going to run a powerful secondary. If you want to make this more of a selfish or possibly just more powerful class, get those pistol skills to get serious damage on a pistol such as the Desert Eagle, and then run the saw as your primary weapon. So that is the build. It's quite simple. It works obviously around helping your team, around being able to get places you might not normally be able to in the same speed, and just becoming a force of nature, basically becoming so tanky that you become the focus points of the enemies, and you can heal up your teammates while taking out the police quite simply with your pistol. Guys, thanks a lot for watching Class of the Day episode number 1, the Paladin, and Mask of the Day episode 114. I'll see you all in the next one.